gonna say, why is the light piercing in front of me though? That's weird. That's strange behavior for the light. Very strange behavior for light. Oh my god. Mm, 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 mm. Great rising, great rising, great rising, great rising. I'm not sure how well the signal is here because apparently, I don't know, it wouldn't even let me like upload the thumbnail and shit. So I don't know. Me not know. No face. No face. Ooh wee. Y'all see the shiner of a bump on my face, bro? Crazy work. It's huge. Right in the beard. Right where the hair was supposed to grow. Whole life. Whole life. You understand? But I still, even with the shiner on my cheek, I still got up and decided to live stream. So ain't no excuse. Great rising, great rising. Yeah, you finally caught me live. Hell, I finally caught me live. I don't know how else to even say that. Like, I finally caught me live. Like, it's just time to get back to focus, man. It's just time to get back to work. Like, and understanding respectfully within myself that I'm necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm necessary. This is just how I view it. This is just how I view me. You know what I'm saying? I don't view me in an insecure way. I view me as major, big, important. I is important. Yeah, I'm saying I is important. You know what I mean? Like, and I've never been the type to, in a sense, play dress up and all that shit for social media. Like, nah, like, but now I'm taking this shit even more serious. Like, even more serious content creation, the whole nine, just learning new things and making myself available for a greater me. And that's what I want to touch on real quick this morning. So great rising to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it for you. You gotta do it for you. You can't do it for nobody else. And I mean nobody, not your parents, not your family members, not your kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it for you. And oftentimes people lack that inspiration within themselves because if I gotta do it for me, then it's just not. I want something else to do it for me. Like since I do it for everybody else, it's like you want compensation for what you are making yourself do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's making you do it for everybody else. You're making yourself do it for everybody else. Oh, well, life don't require shit from you, but what you want it to require from you. You are forcing yourself to do it for everybody else. And what I mean by doing it for everybody else, every day you get up and go to work at a job you dislike. Every day you get up and you get on the phone with people you don't like and all that shit. You gotta exchange hands here, words here with people you don't even fuck with like that. Like all of those things, but you're not doing that for you. You're not doing that to elevate yourself. You're doing that to prove a point to the people in your life that you're trying to serve. But sometimes you really just gotta do it for you. You really just got to do it for you. You haven't had a personal win in a while because all of your wins are wrapped up in doing it for everybody else. I'm going to be great so my kids will know what greatness is. No, you're going to be great because greatness is what you are. Because the truth is, your children, your parents, your family members that ain't even fucking with you like that no more, like you can't control the way that they receive your presence. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, I'm going to go be great because I want everybody else around me to obtain greatness. I'm going to say that one more time. I want to be great because I want everybody else around me to obtain greatness. You cannot choose for them. So if they're choosing to not be great you're going to get frustrated. And all of a sudden, they're the enemy. All of a sudden, they low vibrational. All of a sudden, it's just something wrong with them, something off about them. Or maybe we're just not compatible anymore. Like all of this kind of stuff. You set standards for people without telling them the standard and without asking them, do they agree to that standard? You know why? Because you're trying to prove yourself to them in hopes that they'll be just like you. And they'll never be just like you. You're going to have to dig deep and do it for yourself. Because if you can't do it for yourself, every time you do it, it's going to be short-lived. I know this for a fact because I was the same way with the spiritual community. I got to do it for them. I got to show people that they can be great. And then I woke up one day and noticed that motherfuckers ain't even trying to be great. Not even the least bit trying to be great. When I put out ching, ching, ching goes the money tree, and I know I probably just offended somebody, deal with it. We on YouTube, ho. This ain't TikTok. I ain't got to censor myself over here. And that's the thing that I love the most. I don't like censoring myself because there's so much that needs to be said. But if you got a proper heart, then you hearing what I'm saying. But when I dropped ching, ching, ching goes the money tree, there were the people, I loved the people that popped up after the viral moment, because it was 18 million views. You ain't fucking with it. Like you ain't fucking with it. And I ain't seen nobody yet that tries to copy what I do. Fuck with them numbers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fucking with it. I don't care. But like it's before I deleted it from TikTok, I should say. There were people who just free claim. And at first I didn't see no issue with that because it was free. It was free. But then all of a sudden, here comes this crop of beautiful people that had further questions because they were interested more in the growth than the results of somebody else's efforts. These are the people that I understood like, oh, you don't want just a free manifestation. You don't want a free curse breaker on your finances and your financial history and your spiritual finances. You know what I'm saying? You don't just want that. You want to understand so you can do more for yourself. You got more questions. You got more. These are the people that I pour into all the time. But I found out that the majority of the community was just a bunch of robots, a bunch of parasites, just feeding on whatever's available. Because ain't no way you free claiming every affirmation video out there and your life ain't changed. I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you and I don't fuck with that. I can't fuck with you. I don't fuck with that. Because as soon as something doesn't work for you, you look at the person that you was trying to use. Oh, well, this didn't work. No, ho. You didn't work. You didn't work. It's not compatible with your spiritual work ethic. You read somewhere on Google or you saw a YouTube video that told you everything was yours and nothing is required of you. Shit, fuck no. Everything is required of you. How do you expect to be wealthy at all when all of your mannerisms and behaviors say broke? One day a blessing just gonna come. It's just gonna come. It's just gonna fall out the sky. And beloved, I'm telling you, that's dope if it does. That's amazing if it does. More power and blessings to you if it does. I wish that blessing would multiply times 1,000,000 if it does. But waiting on that is just like saying nothing is required of you. People have taken bits and pieces from different spiritual systems and put them into this cage, this chamber that people cannot escape from. People cannot escape from. Let's take a line that people love to say, and I hate to hear it because I know they're lying. I don't chase, I attract. Then what you go to work for? No, sit your ass in the corner. Sit in the corner for the next 7 days. Don't you move your ass out that corner and let's see if you make some money. Let's see if some opportunities call you. Not synchronicities, opportunities. Synchronicities is when you get a sign of what's being worked out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You get a sign. It's a synchronicity. It's synchronized. You thought today I'm meant to be wealthy as fuck, and you looked at the clock and you seen 11:11. You said, oh, it's coming. You're not attracting that. You're just attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? And then just like a relationship, when you're attracted to something, you actively pursue it. I tell people all the time, you ain't got no relationship to your money. You just want money. You just want money. But how you relate to a thing is how that thing is going to treat you. If you only waiting on miracles, it's a long line for miracles. You understand? It's a long line for miracles. You want the universe to pick you out of the lineup. Pick me. Fuck all of them. Pick me. And there's billions. You know what I'm saying? There's billions. I got even animals hope for a better life, waiting on a miracle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actively creating that miracle every day. Because without embodiment, you ain't getting shit. Without embodiment, you're not attracting nothing but more of what you are. So when you get a windfall of cash and when you get a blessing and that blessing comes in and then it just falls apart, like all of a sudden this beautiful money you just received made your life go to shit, it's because your mannerisms before you received said you didn't even want that. It was already on its way. What's the purpose of receiving everything you've ever desired if where you are right now is not where you need to be? What is the purpose of saying that I am an all-powerful God, I am an all-powerful goddess, if you ain't even acting like it? It ain't just walking around saying some deep shit. There's a form of embodiment that is required of you. It is required of you. Yeah, you rich, but your thoughts say broke. Yeah. You wealthy as fuck, but your connections and your friendships says broke. You know what I'm saying? You wealthy, you rich, you got all the money in the world. All the money in the world is coming to me. Blah, 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 blah. But your daily wake-up routine says broke. You don't even listen to the promptings of your own intuition. Your blessings, hear me out. I'm going to say something so profound for that ass right now. Your blessings are sending you messages so you can find them. They want to be found. What you desire wants to be found. It wants to be discovered. It's sending you signals on how to access that, on how to get to that point. And you're not even listening to that. So no, you're not wealthy as fuck. You can't just affirm your way to greatness. If you're gonna affirm your way to greatness, the affirmations got to be in your actions too. It's got to be in your actions too. Financial responsibility is respect for your blessings. Y'all know how some people be like, oh, well, if they need help, I got them. Do you got it to have them? Well, no, but I will give somebody my last. That's not noble. Nobody's rewarding you for that. You ain't never got a reward for that. The only reason you think you got a reward for that martyrdom is because one day something good happened and you tied that deed to that. You ain't nobody giving you shit because you keep giving your last. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you. Ain't no blessings coming for you. The universe, God, whatever you worship is not looking at you like, man, she ain't even have nothing to eat. He ain't even have nothing to eat. And they gave that homeless man some money for some food. Let me bless him. No, that's stupid. You are not being responsible for your desires. Because if you desire to own a house, you know you can't keep living paycheck to paycheck. The job is only 50% of the problem. The other 50 is how you spend the money that you worked your ass off to earn. It ain't nothing wrong with you looking around at your home and telling your kids and your significant other, shit gonna be tight around here for a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna be tight around here for a couple months because we need to invest in this. I need to invest in this because we need to make this money grow here. That is so noble and responsible that what you truly desire, it's hearing you clearer than it was before. Just like a relationship, your desires is like, oh, you want me. Like, you want me. Like you gonna show up partially in the reality where I exist. You want me. People on social media performing, and you jealous of their performance. Oh, I just want to go live on an island. You know how people say, oh, King, man, I want to move to Mexico just like you. No, you don't. You just don't want to be where you are. And that's not my fault. I didn't want to be where I was, so I got my black ass up and got on somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like where I was. I didn't feel alive where I was. So I got up and I got to somewhere else. I share my testimony all the time. I came to Mexico with $300 in my bank account, a whole three. A whole three. I came to Mexico with a whole $300 in my pocket. And when I say the money was running out, when I say it was running out, the flight was expensive enough. The flight was expensive enough. Then I missed my flight from Monterrey to Mexico City. I missed my flight. They ain't reimbursing that shit. They ain't reimbursing that shit. No, you're going to have to copy you another flight. And I said, man, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Like, I ain't got it. Like, at the most, I got enough to stay at a hotel for one night. One. What did I do? I caught me an Uber in Monterey to whatever Airbnb I could, to the hotel first. To the hotel first. I caught a Uber to the hotel. And sorry for the thumbs up, but I caught the Uber to the hotel. I had made the reservations online already because all my money was on my debit card. You feel me? I had made the reservation online. When I got there, the lady told me my name wasn't even in the system. It wasn't even in the system. So I had to pay again. No money. And I sat there in my hotel room thinking to myself, like, well, soon you fucked yourself this time. Like, you fucked yourself this time. And I kept thinking to myself, well, did I? Did I really screw myself over this time? Or am I still dealing with residual energy from where I just left? Is my path before trying to whisper nonsense to my new path? I said, hell nah. I said, it don't matter. I'm in Mexico. So I only got one night in the hotel. That night, I stood at the window and watched this bustling, busy street. I'm talking about, it ain't even no room to walk on the sidewalk. It was so many people out there. Stores, shop, booths, all that kind of shit. And I'm just watching these people hustle. And it dawned on me. I said, you just gonna sit here and watch them hustle while you ain't even got a full night in this hotel room. You don't even got the lady wouldn't let me check in. I hadn't been asleep because I couldn't sleep in no airport. I don't know them people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to sleep in over 24 hours. I'm dozing off while walking because the hotel won't let you check in till 5 p.m. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. You understand? I'm tired, but I said, something got to shake. So I went and grabbed my phone. And within 10 minutes of grabbing my phone, I had a special going on for 10 personal encounters for $100. I had a special. It was a special. Personals, not ones that I already created, just for you. 10 hard, just for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone that contacted me and they ordered their 10. I was so excited. I shared with this beautiful individual what my situation was looking like, because ain't no shame. Because King Soon in Mexico, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna make the leap, whether I fully got it or not. You know what I'm saying? I shared my testimony with her. I shared with her what I was dealing with, and that it would take some time for me to deliver on those 10 encounters, because I can't record encounters in the hotel room. Shit was crazy. And so I stand at the window and I just cry a little bit, because that $100 gave me 3 more days in the hotel room. And in that 3 days, I had made $400, which gave me enough to go get an Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't spend all the money on Airbnb, because of course I got to eat, all that kind of stuff, right? And then I got on Airbnb and the offer for Klarna was there. And I said, I counted it all joy. You telling me I can make payments on this? Oh, cool. I got the Airbnb for like 3-4 days. And in that 3-4 days, I live stream and I did coaching questions live for donations and set small. I was back in hustle mode. And then I was able to get that Airbnb for 2 more weeks. During that 2 weeks is when I booked my ticket to Merida. And when I got here, the struggle still wasn't done. It wasn't done because I still didn't have nowhere to stay, but at least I was in my destination. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Spirit didn't want me to go to Mexico City, luckily, because when I got to Merida, Mexico City got hit with some terrible weather. Like I was like, okay, that makes sense, right? I get here, I'm in an Airbnb. I'm able to extend the Airbnb what I felt like was indefinitely until one of the times that I wanted to extend it wasn't available on the calendar no more. Now I have to figure out where the hell I'm going. Now I ran into scammers, and I mean scammers that look like me, not Mexican scammers, American scammers, trying to charge X amount of dollars just to show me some properties that I probably wouldn't even like. Man, I asked the dude at the Airbnb if he knew somebody with a crib for rent, because I had to remember Mexico's different for me. Hey, this ain't my first rodeo in Mexico. This ain't my first time here. Like I know how it works. I'm better off asking one of the locals. Asked him, somebody was there that night, show me the very house that I'm living in right now. And I only got here because I decided to do it for me. I had to do it for me. I always, greetings, really. I always ask everybody this question. Are you really tired? Are you really tired? Like really, or are you just highly frustrated? Because you cannot say I'm tired of being where I am while simultaneously constantly pouring into where you are. I say this all the time. I tell this to clients all the time. And if you ever get a coaching call with me, I'm about to run a special though, like 10 to 15 minute quick sessions, like quick boosters for like 35, Cause you know, my sessions cost 125 for the hour. Feel me? But I'm gonna run a quick session, a quick special just to bring the buzz back around to it. Cause people have been requesting I get back to coaching. I just needed to coach me for a while. You feel me? I needed to pour into me for a while. I needed to tell myself I wasn't crazy for choosing my sanity. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell myself I wasn't crazy for choosing my peace, no matter what that looked like. No matter what that looked like. All the challenges that I could have imagined hit me even when living in this house, right? My father just died last October. I did not fly back to the States to check on the family, to be hugged up with the family and crying and huddle in a circle, sharing memories and kumbaya and shit. I did not choose that option. I figured out how to get my father cremated. That's what I did. I sat here and I hustled. I got financially in the hole just to get him cremated. You know what I'm saying? And then I washed my hands with it. I said, yo, because I already knew what was going to happen if I went back to the city. I'm from Las Vegas. I already knew what would happen if I went back to the city. The very first thing people would say to me is, do you have to leave? I knew it was a trap in the making. You know what I'm saying? Because instead of thinking about my father's death, they were thinking about ways to just get me home and keep me home. No, this is home now because I did it for myself. When you spend your life living for other people, living to prove to other people, you're going to fall short every time because people can only see you as far as you're open to let them see. Everybody that's watching this stream right now knows that nobody in your life can really see the full clarity of your vision. Not even you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So you living for other people and them people can't see you. Knowing that they can't see you, they have to give you some type of defining point from a personal standpoint in order to even deal with you and have you in their life. And so when you say I'm shifting and I'm getting ready to do this, well, no, don't do that. Greetings, Nuri. Well, no, don't do that. Like, don't do that. That's not a good idea. Well, maybe you should. You can't suggest shit to me. Because if you perceive me less than what I am, you are doing me a disservice. I'm telling you all of this for a reason. The lesson of the day is do it for you. Do it for you. I'm telling you, the weakest boxes that we've put ourselves in have something to do with waiting for everybody to clap before we move. We're waiting on people to cheer us on and tell us that they believe in us. The problem is we need that validation to get active. So when that validation is not present, we feel like we can't do shit. We feel like we can't do nothing. I can't move. Nobody's clapping for me. I can't heal. Ain't nobody gave me a hug in a while. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care because don't nobody care about me. Like what? All of your existence is projected feeding. You know what I'm saying? You're feeding off of, and nothing wrong with it if you got a strong team around you. Beautiful, wonderful, powerful, righteous people around you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feed off of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. But if you ain't at where you want to be at, then what they feeding on is poison. And what you feeding on is poisoning you further. You have to do it for you. You got to get up every day at the least and try. And try, like I was saying about the spiritual community, like especially on TikTok, toxic as fuck. Toxic. Everybody wants everything handed to them. The problem is, if I hand you a blessing where you are, you'll squander it. If I hand you the blessing where you're going, you'll multiply it. Yeah, I'm saying everybody wants a handout. And my birthday just passed. It was just on the 24th, y'all. And that I was supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go maximum bougie. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go maximum bougie on my birthday. Sorry if the signal's crazy. The signal's just crazy. I was supposed to go maximum bougie on my birthday, rent me a villa on the beach in Progreso Beach out here in Merida. I was supposed to do that. I didn't. I spent the day in tears. I spent the day crying for numerous reasons, but not all negative. You know what I'm saying? Not all negative. I had never felt myself chew myself out before. I look back over my life and I've been at this spiritual work for over 13 years. Okay. And this is just how I view it. So don't nobody try to correct me. I'm telling you the truth of what I felt on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Just a few days ago, March 24th. I look back over the 13 years that I've been doing this work, and I felt like I had nothing to show for it. Nothing. And I was so disappointed in myself. And as crazy as that sounds, Great Rising, as crazy as that sounds, it felt so good. It felt freeing to be disappointed in myself, because it felt like everybody around me wasn't allowing me to be disappointed in myself. Oh, King, you're great. Giorgio, you're great. You're so amazing. You're powerful. You did this, and this. Like, that's incredible. Like, what? I don't have no time to be disappointed in myself. I got comfortable within that love. But the piece that was missing was the fact that I was missing out on the fact that although what they are saying is true, I'm fucking incredible. You understand? Like, beyond what you can fathom, I'm powerful. Understood. It's understood. But what I was missing was that there was a parasitic nature behind the praise. I missed it. So I found myself being in a cocoon, not a cocoon, but in a corner, in a dark corner, thinking I'm not allowed to think any greater than I've been thinking, because this is the version of me that people love. This is the version of me that people love. Mr. Give. If I stop giving, they're not gonna like me. If I stop just giving them everything, they're not gonna like me. Like, they're not gonna honor and appreciate me the way that they say they do. If I decide that I'll never give away another fucking Encontra for free, ever. If I decide that right now, do you know how many people would jump ship? It's tons of motherfuckers out there that sound just like me. You know how many people would jump ship? Like, oh, no, he charging? Like, he charging? He should just give it. Fuck you. On everything I love. Because the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I am allowing people to keep me trapped in the cage. 13 plus years of this. I've been doing this work for over 13 years. That's crazy. Think about, can you remember your last 13 years? 13 years. 13 people watching right now. I've been doing this work for the last 13 years. And what I have to show for it, not down in my blessings, what I have to show for it is not on par with where I saw myself being. And because of that, I'm disappointed in myself. Very, very, even in this moment, very disappointed in myself. Do you know the difference though? Now I recognize what needs to be changed. Now I see what needs to be removed and what needs to be added. Because there's groups of people out there that really just ain't got it and really could use the help. Because I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something so out of bounds. Out of bounds, you're just going to be like, what the fuck did you just say? Like sometimes when you really look at the situational awareness in people, there are people who cannot afford my services. The problem is, if I gave it to them for free, it still wouldn't benefit them. So why should I gripe with myself about a struggling person who ain't even willing to grow? You're not even willing to grow. You're still stuck in woe is me. You still stuck in my mama wasn't there when I was a little girl. My daddy wasn't there when I was a young man. You still stuck in that. You still stuck in it. You can't manifest shit because you got to take you with you everywhere you go. I could drop $1 million worth of game on you right now. And tomorrow you'll be broke again. And I mean broke spiritually, broke mentally. Tomorrow you'll be broke again. Oh my God, the conversation just changed my life. For now. For now. Why should I give myself to anyone who refuses to do the work when I've been helping people do the work for over 13 years? Why should I? Why? Why should I do that? I shouldn't. I won't. I will not. I refuse. Say it shouldn't me. Say your power has been proven it works and people pay good money for things that are less effective. That's exactly how I'm viewing it, Shauna. I know practitioners personally who will run you 6 bands. Six, not one, not $999.99. 6 bands for a ritual. And when the ritual is complete, the client will be grateful that the practitioner did the ritual, although nothing has changed. Shit me. Here I am for the last 13 years going the extra mile. Because I'll never just light a candle for you. That's insanity. That's insanity. Your complete trust is in the work I'm doing, which means you're definitely avoiding the work you're supposed to be doing. You shitting me? What? Here I am charging $125 for an hour coaching call, and there's people that run up $500-$600 for a 30-minute call. So me being disappointed in myself is the help I need. It's the help I need. Because the more that I think about it, if I focus on broke people, and when I say broke people, I'm not talking about people who struggle financially. I'm talking about people who struggle on all sides, all facets of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Everything about their life is a struggle. I cannot focus on them people no more. Because they don't want to get out the gutter. They just want paradise in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Bring my Prince Charming to Elm Street. What? What? I want you to, Spirit, God, universe, I want you to bring my peace to World War II. I want you to bring my car, my new car, to a den of thieves. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down, bro? So no, you don't attract. The only way you're going to get what you've been attracting is if you step outside of where you are, who you are, how you are, and who you be with. And that is a form of chasing. It is okay to chase because chasing means that there's a target. Focusing on the target increases the magnetism. Focus, because your intuition is telling you the truth at all times. Your intuition be like, you fucking up. You be like, I don't want to hear that. No, listen with love. Listen, because it's telling you the truth. You fucking up. You fucking up. You messing up. You messing up. You knew good and damn well not to go out the night before and party all night and kick it all night and drink all night and smoke all night and shoot the shit all night, scroll TikTok all night, scroll Instagram all night. Like you knew not to do that because your job they already doing cuts. They already cutting motherfuckers from the job. They already done let go 2,000 people across all regions. You know what I'm saying? You know they doing that shit. But what you do everything you can irresponsibly the night before. Now you late for work. Now that ass is fired. Why am I going through this? Because the decision for what you claimed you desire, you went against it. How can you want to better you without actively trying to do better every day? Just try, goddammit. Try. Just try to do better every day and make sure the thing that you're trying is in the direction of your desires. Because I'd rather go through hell to get to what I really want in life than to go through hell and never get what I want through life. See the difference in the hells? See the difference in the challenges? See the difference in the growth? See the difference in the shit that needs to be removed? It's that shit gonna challenge you. It's gonna challenge you. If your goal is to go hiking more, you know you're going to have to lose weight or get in shape. You know it. You know it. You know you're going to be challenged when you climb up that mountain because you're out of shape. Instead of complaining about that, be grateful for that. That's an opportunity to get you one step closer to what it is that you truly desire. But everybody is sitting back just waiting on miracles. I ain't never been the type. I believe that we create our miracles with our behaviors. If you can keep your mind focused on your goal while you're working towards it, doesn't that increase the magnetism? Keep your mind focused. While you at work and you saying, I hate this job, you fucking up the opportunity to call forth what it is that you truly desire. You don't understand. The changing in the atmosphere happens when you focus. It happens when you focus because everything around you either gets with the program or gets the fuck away from you. You at your job and you like, I hate this job. What you're saying is, I don't want it. I don't want it. So now your boss acting funny. Now your coworkers is talking about you behind your back. Now they're making up rumors about you to try to get you up out. You manifested that. You're not amongst aware people. That's why I said a lot of shit changed on my birthday. On my birthday a few days ago, I was like, something's different. Like I cannot play that game. Like everybody that's walking around this planet right now is conscious of all of their behaviors, and you know they're not. You know they a bunch of robots, which means you're in control. You're in control. They only pick up on and amplify what's in the atmosphere. You're not working around socially aware people. You're not working around spiritually aware people, emotionally aware people. They're drones. They come to work every day. They complain about their job. They go home and they spend their money on Hennessy and weed. You know what I'm saying? Hennessy and weed. They turning up. They watching the newest, hottest TikTok. They know and Instagram videos or reels. They know about all the new celebrity gossip. They're robots. And you know they're robots. Which means you don't have to fall victim to the behaviors of the atmosphere around you. The atmosphere got to fall victim to your behaviors. That's why you be sitting at your job thinking, I'm too special for this place. That's why you be sitting there thinking that shit, because innately you know. But we got the love and lighters in the community that pop up every now and again. That's not love and light. Fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is the truth. You can walk around with that love and light peace shit all you want to, and it may work in your immediate atmosphere. But when you step out into the world, you're stepping into and bumping into other atmospheres. Now you're trying to transmute everybody else's shit like it's yours. What? You know why you sit at your job and you think I want to quit? Because you don't understand that the job is a part of the catalyst that's supposed to take you forward. But the way that you're using what you receive from that job is in a way that says, I'm just surviving. I'm just surviving. The struggle is real. Yep. As real as you make it. As real as you validate it. As real as you pour into it. As real as you multiply that shit. The struggle is very real. But so is thriving. And if you say, I want to live a life of thriving, fix what you can right now. The cliche is the mindset. Fix your mindset, fix your actions too. Because you can think positive and live terribly. You can think positive and live terribly. You can live positive and think terribly. Both of those are pointing at some work that need to be done. And if you avoiding the work, you hiding from the money. That's the words of Rick Ross. I say, if you avoiding the work, you hiding from your most abundant life ever. You avoiding the work. You watch somebody on TikTok with the aesthetic background, all the colors, all the colors that make you feel what you think you're feeling. You watching them and they're saying life is easy, life is simple, like I have everything that I desire, and they live in a mama basement. And you agree, I want to live the life that you live in. No, you don't. The only example of what you desire for yourself should come from you, because you don't know shit about the people you tapping into. You don't know shit about the people you're trying to compare your journey to. You got work you avoiding, so you gonna listen to old girl that live in a bedroom in her mama house or a bedroom in his mama house, and you want to own your own property. You can't, because the comparison to the life requires two different things. It requires two different things. She's allowed to just sit there and do nothing. So in her head, whimsically speaking, you know what I'm saying, she's good. I don't got to get up and do nothing. My parents take care of everything for me, even as a grown-ass woman. My parents take care of everything for me, even as a grown-ass man. My parents take care of everything for me, and you comparing yourself to them. They just look so peaceful. They just get to skip out on the grass all day. She's in the grass and she's reading her affirmations, or she's writing in her journal. She's journaling amongst the flowers because she ain't got shit to do. That's why. If you want to frolic in the fields, then you need to work on your house. You know what I'm saying? If you want to live a life, a soft life, you got to work through that hard shit. Whatever is required. The time don't matter. The growth in between is insane. It's incredible. I've been in Mexico a little over a year now, and I can say I'm so different. I don't even know what to post no more. Sometimes I don't want to release another Encontra ever again. Sometimes I don't never want to do another class ever again, another ritual ever again, another coaching call ever again. ever again. Sometimes I'll be sitting there like, damn, something is really shifting inside of me. Not to stop doing what I'm doing, but to change the way that I'm doing it so that it's not mutually beneficial, but it's ultimately beneficial for me. Because if I'm measuring how much I'm giving everybody else, I'll never give myself enough. I'll never, because that's just not how my heart is set up. I never cared about being flashy and having the most money. I always told myself I was simple while simultaneously wanting things that weren't simple. Orun Technologies will take multiple millions of dollars in order to just invest into the first few pieces of technology to train people on energy. So I can't sit here and tell myself I'm cool with the simple shit. As long as I got a roof over my head, food in my belly, and power. You know what I'm saying? I got a bed to sleep in, I'm grateful. Now I'm very ungrateful. And that doesn't mean I'm going to lose what I have. I'm just going to graduate beyond it, graduate above it. Because if you have a vision for yourself, getting comfortable where you are, knowing that where you are and where you want or need to be is directly disrespectful. It's direct disrespect to the desires of your heart. Direct disrespect. You tired of going to the store and can't afford what you see that makes you smile. That's crazy. And then you go home and act like it never happened. Well, I'll get it. I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it in a couple months. No, you wanted it then. Why couldn't you get it then? Because I don't have the money right now. Because you ain't working for the money right now. All of those moments where you sitting there distracted, you don't want what you want. Like, said crazy thing is that what you want is still for the benefit of others. Exactly. Exactly. Which means if I'm going to be beneficial to people, I have to ultimately be the most beneficial to myself. I have so much to present to the world. So much before we even get down to the energy work, right? Because I've been keeping that tucked while I train, while I study further, and I don't study anybody else's modalities. I'm creating my own. That takes a lot of work. The requirements for that, the requirements for what I desire has ruined relationships. And I don't mean like companions. I'm talking about friendships, people that wanted to be connected to me because I don't got time to be on the phone all day. I don't got time to be sitting there texting all day. I really don't give a fuck about what's on the TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the TV. I deserve to be on the TV. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be on the TV. And since I deserve to be on the TV, if I'm going to watch TV in my house, it's going to be a pinged YouTube video from my phone of who? Myself. And now I'm on the TV. There are requirements. And people will not get it. And they will tear you to bits. They will shred that ass just because of that. Oh, you used to be so different. You used to be so cool. Like now you just too busy. You just too important. You can hear the air quotes in the motherfucker's voice. Ain't that crazy? You just Mr. Important. I've heard all of this shit. Yes, I'm very important to me. To others, yeah, hell yeah. No, I didn't make that up. That was said. I didn't make that up. That was said. I am very important. Oh, you just too busy. I'm not too busy. I'm disappointed in myself because I'm not busy enough. I'm very disappointed in me because I'm not busy enough. There's tons of shit to do. Just be avoiding doing it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow and then get up and complain about life. Why am I not where I need to be? Because you ain't doing shit you need to be doing. People gonna feel some type of way. They're gonna direct animosity at you. They're gonna call you fake. They're gonna say you've changed. Congratulations, by the way. They're gonna say you've changed. They're gonna say a bunch of shit. They're gonna talk shit to you without ever saying the best parts out loud. They're gonna make you feel some type of way. Man, them 3 free downloads on my website. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'll give away to those who deserve to be given to. And that's not measured off the sob story they tell me. That's measured off the ability for them to go and get it. Because if I see no changes, that's what I was getting at. The original point I keep putting out in contras, and the free claim zombies show up. I tell them it's free downloads on my website, and all I require, and I don't even require that. I didn't even require that. All of the downloads on my website, I didn't even tell them pay for it. I said, yo, just send me a donation so these can continue to be free. Do you know how many people downloaded that? Thousands. I didn't see that reflected. And I told them, if you don't have it, then it's okay. You can download it anyway. Literally giving them an out because they could have it, but because they're afraid of their own situation, they define it as not having it. You don't got $5. You ain't got no business even over here talking to me. Because if I ask for a donation, it should be like $5, $5 to whatever maximum number you want. Had somebody send me $100 just to say thanks. Thanks for ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And that's what I've been looking for a while now. Like, people keep spinning up money, but won't pay back into the source. So why should I keep giving? I shouldn't, because it sounds incredibly arrogant, and people won't believe in your power when you say shit like this. But it sounds completely arrogant for me to pop out on TikTok and be like, yo, everybody who ever made money off the money mantra, you owe me $10. You owe me $20 off the drip. I need that. People will be like, what the fuck? I'm not giving him nothing, but I gave you something. I can't say that. I cannot say that. Although in my heart, I really feel that way. That's the truth. In my heart, I really feel that way. I'd be sitting there like, bruh, like you keep hitting off of this. And then they convince themselves that they're just doing it themselves and the money mantra's not helping at all. But yet you keep ching-chinging. And I feel it when you ching-ching. You know what I'm saying? I feel it because it's coming forth from me. I feel it when you ching-ching. Why can't you kick me down something? $2, $3? Because you don't believe in my power when it comes to what it's owed, what it deserves, blase, blase. You only believe in my power when it's beneficial for you. But I can't pop out and say that shit. So I got to pop out and say that shit in a whole different way. I got to pop out and just not give shit away for free. Because if you're going to take from me and just run, I got to make sure I benefit on the front end. Because you don't give a fuck about the back end. You don't honor that. If I use something, if one of y'all had a ritual oil or whatever, if you made a body oil that's supposed to manifest, blase, blase, yo, I don't care if I paid for the oil. The fact that the oil working, man, let me throw you like 25 to 50. Let me throw you something because this shit is crazy. I mean, I need to throw you something. I need to pour back into the wellspring I'm drinking from. But that's just me knowing magic, principles, righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that I'm not the only person walking around with power. Can you respect somebody else's power? My thing is, yes, it's easy. It's so easy. If I walked in your house right now and you told me that the gods that you worship that's sitting on your altar in your house require an offering of $60, I bet you get that. I'm not sitting here questioning whether or not you deserve that from me. I'm stepping into your shit. But that's the truth that dawned on me. We're not living within a community of people that respect magic. They just use and abuse it. 1,000 different, millions of different manifestation techniques bust the social media door or window every day. Every single day. Every single day. And people have tried countless methodologies. Countless. You know how many people done tried these other affirmation people out there, and then they come back to me, they shit don't work like yours because the intention's not the same, nor is the concoction that's within what I'm saying the same. The reason you thought that, oh, okay, they got something for me too, is because you used me. And again, I'm disappointed in me because I let that happen. I allowed it to happen, but I'm so grateful that it happened because it gave me at least a broad view of what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a broad view of what I'm dealing with. So I know not to just put my shit out there. I know not to just give everything away. I know not to just believe that everybody and their mama is struggling when more than half of the people that are struggling from their own actions, not because something external is stomping down on them. Ain't nothing else external. It's rare that something external is stomping down on you. So it's really just your inability to change. I need to, because I got another Encontra coming. It's the richest clients in Contra. What's interesting is I always tell people that Encontras, and I just need to do better. This is another thing that I'm working on. I need to do better with advertising it, whether people believe in it or not. I need to separate myself from the people that copy me, because the people that copy me don't even believe in their power like that. They just believe, hey, it's just a, and when you set your intentions, no. This is something different. What's interesting is Encontra carries you through the work. Yeah, I'm saying it walks with you while you do the work. I created the richest clients in Contra 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I woke up out of a cold sleep, just thought about it and began working on it, finished it, laid down, and everything's been different since. Everything has been different since. I have clients, I have clientele who pay my prices, but my prices are about to go up. And in order to have the richest clients, I have to be walking around, not with, that's automatic. I got to be walking around as my richest self. That's on all levels. Richest clients means I'm boosting my money. That's within the container. You understand? That's already within the container. I'm boosting my money. Now, everything else outside of that that's required to continue to contain that is what I need to focus on. So boom, like I said, on my birthday, I was just in tears because I thought about the money that I slacked on just because I gave a fuck too much. You know what I'm saying? Just because I cared too much, I'd have missed out on so much money. Thank you for the donation, Shauna. Thank you. I'd have missed out on so much money. People go, you should stream. I shouldn't, because people ain't just listening to my Encontras. You know what I'm saying? They're not just listening to them. Practitioners are adding them to the concoction within their rituals that they sell in their clients. Why would I put this on iTunes and Spotify? It's being used as a literal tool because it literally is a dimensional tool. I missed out on a lot of bread. I missed out on a lot of bread trying to help people. There's still t-shirts and bracelets and stickers and shit like that online that say ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. The money mantra is still on people's YouTube channels that I didn't approve of. You know what I'm saying? People still get on TikTok and Instagram and the rest of these platforms every day and post ching, ching, ching goes the money tree, and ain't no benefit to me because they act like I don't even exist. That's literally my fault. Literally my fault. That's me. That's on me. That's on me, because I allowed myself to be looked at as something that's supposed to be used. Yeah, just use it. I've watched practitioners put spoil me, spoil me, spoil me. Everything wants to spoil me. It comes times 11, so lucky, like 7, receiving my blessings enjoyably, literally manifest off my back. In the video, they say, I bet somebody watching this video gets $10,000. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know why? Because I just gave it away. I just gave it away like it's just words. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's whole world. It's a portion of me. And I have thousands of Encontras. So that means I have thousands of products that I need to market as products. You know what I'm saying? Because unless I do that, people are just going to see it as something to use. They're just going to see it as something to abuse for their leisure. Oh, I've been trying to manifest, but I couldn't really manifest. And then I've tried so many different methods. And then I did the ching ching. I followed your instructions. And oh my God, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And my spirit team told me, they said, you can still make money off of ching 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 goes the money tree. That opportunity is not dead. You're just not trying to sell nothing from it. Because I could teach a whole course on the money mantra. You know what I'm saying? I could teach a whole course on the money mantra and why it works and how it benefits you. But I ain't teaching that course for $25, $30. That course is gonna be like $125. Easy, 150, 200. You know what I'm saying? Easy. I'm not giving away them gems for free, for cheap, because I already know what a portion of the students in the class will do. They will take what they've learned, apply it to their own practice, package it, and sell it. When I say I'm disappointed in myself, I've never been happier about that. Never been happier. Greetings, beautiful. How are you? Said in the audacity of some people to not even at the very least record it in their own voice. They got your whole voice on their stuff like it's them. I would be pissed if they recorded it in their own voice. Do you know a woman told me that when I first released the money mantra? She said maybe if a woman said this, it would reach more people. 18.7 million views. Ho, shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut up. What you're really saying to me is this. You're really saying that you think you can add on to it. You think it needs additions. You think it needs more parts. It's a practitioner right now. She uses it often on her page. She claims that she made it better. No, it made her better. It made her better. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. These ain't just words of affirmation. This is magic. And I thought that everybody respected magic. But now that I know they don't, cool. Program switched. I ain't giving shit away. I'll help those who really need assistance, who really can't afford it. I'll always have specials for you. I always have some in the wings for you because I know what it's like. That's where I come from. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have to decide between dinner and power in your house. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I know you need gas. I know what it's like to need gas to get to work. But the money that you put in your gas tank literally takes away from you being on time for your rent. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I've literally witnessed it in my own mother raising me and my brothers. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to only be able to provide for one child right now. One. And you got multiple. You're only able to provide for one child right now. You gotta do a consensus in your head on your children. Who deserves this help right now? Because it's all mommy or daddy can do right now. Like I know what it's like. I know it's like I always have something in the wings for people who really need help. Always. Matter of fact, more than 75% of the time, when people say I'm having a problem finding a job, I send them the employment in Contra for free. I always have something in the wings. I always have something for you. But I need to take the business model serious because people are spending money on bullshit. I'm talking about I'm maximum cash spending it on bullshit. Man, them shadow work journals was flying off the shelf. Everybody named Mama got a shadow work journal and ain't shit changed. I'm not saying the shadow work journal don't work. I'm saying the one working with the journal don't know how to work with the journal. People have packaged up and sold the craziest shit. And I'm sitting here thinking I should give mine away. My results are proven. But me trying to be humble and meek, I don't even show y'all the reviews that people send to me. I forget about them. I'm like, that's great. Congratulations. Man, fuck that. Like I should be online talking about just like the other people in their videos. You know what I'm saying? Or with the review in the corner. My thing is this: maybe I should not give a fuck so much. Because there are people that really do the work. There are people that are really breaking forth into their power. And then there are people that are bullshitting. I should be selling to all three. I don't give a fuck if you don't even like manifestation, if you don't like none of that, or the law of attraction. I don't even practice none of this shit. Like I just know about authority. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I could. Like they don't even care about the work. They just want a diddly to listen to that make them feel good. They in their feelings. They live in their feelings. I should be selling to them too, not just giving it to them. Because when you're streaming, you giving it to them, and they giving you 3 to 6 cents a stream. So when that person is done using you, you've probably made a grand total of 75 cents or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not streaming my Encontras. I'm not doing it. I don't even fuck if I was world known. That shit is crazy. You trying to give me pennies on the dollar for something that benefits you in the millions. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree has literally made millionaires. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I refuse. I'm not going. I refuse. I should be selling to all three. The people who really need help, the people who really want to do the work, and the motherfuckers who just playing around. I should be selling to all three. I need to start promoting myself like a savage. Because bullshit on the market sells like hotcakes. But that serious shit, a lot of people don't even want it. Because they like, yo, what's this going to do to my life? It's going to change it. It's going to change it. You said you wanted change. I'm trying to give you some change. Here, you follow these instructions, you do these things, and then offering classes in between. Offering seminars in between. Like, let me teach you about this. Let me teach you about this. Let me teach you. And I'm making it so affordable that people can skip out on doing the work. Because if I make a class $25, you're not going to take that serious. Some of you have. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have. I'm not saying all of you. But you're not going to take $25 serious. But if I charge $100 for the class, I bet you show up with your notebook. Instead of me having to tell you during class, I hope you got your pen and your notebook. I hope you got your recorder open to listen to this so you can listen back to it later or whatever. I shouldn't even have to say that to you because you came to learn. You came to learn. How the fuck you gonna learn and you're not learning? You're not documenting nothing you learning. You think you gonna remember it all? You don't even remember where you put your car keys at. I shouldn't. You know why you don't grab a pen and a pad? Because $25 don't feel beneficial to you. The price just went up. You feel me? Thank you, Nuri. Thank you, Nuri, for the donation. The price just went up. I got you. Nuri, to do a new personal encounter for you. I got you. And you're gonna love the new stylistics of the newer personal encounters too. Because now that I have access to be able to generate music for you properly, you can have your encounter in any style you want. Your personal encounter, any style. I am not playing I don't care if you want country, if you want bluegrass, I don't care. Any style, like any style. I just did a personal encounter for somebody else's business, for her business. And that's branding for me because it's going to be behind her content videos. You know what I'm saying? That's branding for me. It's a song, but I call it an encounter. I love music, but I don't say I make music because people treat it differently when you call it that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like come get it. Come get your personal. You know what the cost is? Say it's hard. It's a hard thing to do when you're in it for the betterment of others. You want to guarantee everyone has equal access, but you have to not only include yourself in that betterment. You have to. Yeah. But there's no more equal access. I've been at this for 13 plus years. I know the difference between somebody who ain't got no money versus somebody who just ain't trying to spend no money. And by all means, if you're being responsible with your finances, don't spend no money. But I also don't have nothing for you because that means you don't see no benefit in it either. You feel like I should give it to you. You're not entitled to the work I've done. You know what I'm saying? You're not entitled to the trials I've been through. You're not entitled to the fruits of that. You're just not. You're just not. And then there's the people who just really ain't got it. They're trying the hardest and they just can't get no help. So I try to assist in whatever way possible. Even y'all have no idea. I just don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not braggadocious like that. I don't just get up here and be like, I did this, and this and for such and such. Like, no, like I do it all the time. Somebody will write me and be like, hey, King. And I'll be like, what's going on? How are you? How are things in your world? And they'd be like, oh, man, it's stressful. I'd be like, cool, you got a minute? Like, you got a minute? You got like 10, 15 minutes? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I can call you right now? Like, yeah. I call them. We on the phone 2-3 hours. And when I get off the phone, I don't feel used because I used myself. You understand? When I get off the phone, I don't feel used. I didn't say, damn, they should have paid for that. Damn, I wonder if they had money to pay for that. No, I offered it because they needed it. You know what I'm saying? I offered it because they needed it. They didn't come to me and say, I want to book a session. They just needed to talk. And I for the life of me, I'm talking about charging everybody for everything, but I cannot have that on my conscience if they don't wake up tomorrow. And I know that they reached out to me and I just ignored them. Fuck you. Like, no, I'm not like that. I can always tell when it's serious. I can always tell when I get a serious message and I'm sitting there like they are on their last strand. And if I reject them in this moment, the way that they look up to me, they're going to feel like they ain't got nobody else. And this could be a very defining moment for them. I'm not losing by helping. I only lose when I help people who don't want to help themselves. This person needs it. They needed to get it out. They needed to cry. They needed to laugh. They needed to rage. They needed to curse. They needed it. I'm about to bring back my venting sessions because some of them motherfuckers do got money. You know what I'm saying? And they just be trying to pull on your boy for free, but there's a difference. I can always tell the difference because a person that really need help from you doesn't just contact you and say, I need to talk to you. They just contact you and just start talking. Even if they feel like they're talking to themselves, they feel like in that space where they're interacting with you, they're safe to let it out. And that could be enough also. You see, I'm not an asshole. No, I'm lying. I'm an asshole. But I'm not unrighteous to people because I know what it's like to have nobody. I'm in Mexico with nobody. I don't have nobody to call if shit goes south. If my money not right, I don't got nobody to call. I don't got nobody that just call me and encourage me. I don't got nobody that goes forth and sees for me. Look at his future. Look at my future. Tell me what you saw. What's going on? Up, down. All I got is me. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. So I can always tell when the person is like at their wits' end. I know what that feels like. Where you feel like, man, all I need is an encouraging word, a hug, or something. We said, what the dude say? Give a nigga a hug or something. Like, I just need that right now. And it sucks when you can't look in your head and find somebody that'll give it to you. Even just someone that will answer. You say good morning, and they say good morning back. To some people, that's enough. For some people, that's enough. Sometimes it's just beautiful to just be there. But I'm only there for people that respect who I am. I love when people say, well, I don't want to take up no more of your time, or King, I'm not trying to take up your time. I'm dealing with this. And I understand if you can't respond, this, that, and the fourth, I respect those messages because it makes me think, should I respond? And if I respond, what quality of a response am I giving them? Because I need to give them something that carries them beyond this message thread, beyond this phone call. Because they need to be carried. They need to be carried for a moment. They need to be held for a moment. Even if it's just held in sight. I see you. You know know what I'm saying? So I try not to bother you. You could never bother me. I could only let you bother me. You know what I'm saying? If I ever felt bothered, I would tell you. People don't think I will, but there are tons of people, even all the way up till yesterday, that found out that my tongue is sharp as shit. I will tell you, you're getting on my nerves. And it'll never be because you're annoying. It'll be because your behaviors are annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's not who you are. That's who you're pretending to be because that's what you're dealing with right now. I'll tell you, nobody really gets on my nerves. It takes a lot to get on my nerves. And that's only when I see you not even trying to grow. But when I see you doing your best, I'm front and center. Like, hey, hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? And Nuri, I swear to God, I didn't forget about the podcast episode. I just want to do shit right. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you honor and you respect me and you adore me just like I adore you. But I want it to be mutually beneficial. It's beneficial for me because I can chop up the audio and make content, which is something I'm going to be doing anyway. Even making mock podcast episodes, give a fuck. I'm going to create everything that I desire for myself, right? But I want it to be beneficial for you too. I want people to take interest in the podcast so it grows your brand. Like, that's how I've been thinking. Everything, I think I'm just too strategic. I don't just get up and do shit. Some shit I need to just start doing that. But I want it to be so beneficial for you. Like, I want it to be beneficial for you. I want people. That's fine. I bet you got some even better new questions. But yeah, I want it to be beneficial for you. I want people to be interested to come on your podcast because there's a difference. Because you paid me to be on your podcast, but there's a way to reverse that, and people pay you to be on your podcast. Now you're making money to just interview people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I think. Like that's just, I'm sorry, that's just how I think. I be thinking about ways to make money, ways for money to generate itself, because clout is a hell of a drug, and clout brings a hell of a bag, and clout don't got to be you bullshit, and clout could be something so beneficial that people can't ignore it. So we're gonna make it great. And Goddess, I didn't get no email from you. Like, I didn't get no email from you, and I check my email often, and I still don't see it. I don't see no email in here right now. Yeah, no. What email are you sending the email to? Because for some reason, it ain't coming through. But yeah, I just checked my email. That's so ghetto. Y'all, I'm looking at it like, you're probably like, what is he looking at? I'm just looking at my email. I'm sorry. So yeah, the theme of this stream was do it for you. You gonna change your ways? Do it for you. You want to be healthy? Do it for you. You want money? Do it for you. Or you want to make more money, I should say? Do it for you. And most importantly, do it as you. I mean, always try to be as authentically you as you can be at all times. Okay? These incense smell so good. Sweetgrass and cedar. Got these from the smoke shop out here in Mexico. They're so potent. Like, it just covers the whole house. But yeah, do it for you, man. And like I said, I think that the price that I settled on, my ass is numb. Holy shit. Oh my God. Woo. As I said, I'm running a special right now, quick sessions. I think that I settled on $35, 10, 15 quick boost calls. Get yours. Get yours. A lot of shit can happen in 15 minutes because I talk like a mile a minute. So a lot of things can happen in 15 minutes. Get your quick sessions. Quick. And I'm gonna be posting some promos on that. I'm telling y'all, you're about to see these pages go from just content to content in business. You know what I'm saying? Like, My business cap is on, and I'm thinking about ways to generate income. So can I book one today? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm thinking about ways to just generate income. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just have fun on social media no more. Even thinking about running ads on my social media pages because TikTok keeps shadow banning me. It's weird. Like, it's like the weirdest shit, and they're taking followers from me on purpose. Instagram does the same shit. Fine. I'll play the game. As long as I'm making money, I can afford promo. You know what I'm saying? $20 is, do you know how many views or profile views, like where people come to your profile, click follow or comment, all that? Do you know how much traffic comes through when you promote? So if I make $20, I could take that $20, throw it right on a TikTok video that's promoting a product, and potentially make $600, $700, $800 off of that product or that session, you know what I'm saying? Or that class, whatever I'm selling at in Contra. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. I'm thinking business minded now. Like let's play the business game. You know what I'm saying? Let's play the business game. Y'all know how to book with me. First, you send your payment to my Cash App. Go to my website, theincontra.com. Theincontra.com. Once you send your payment over, just send me a message and we're gonna get on the phone. It's gonna be quick, 10, 15. One E dunny. You know what I'm saying? One E dunny. But yeah, $35 that ain't nothing. Because you about to get a whole lot of game in 15 minutes. That's worth more than that 35. So yeah. Just keep your eyes on what it is that you truly, truly desire for yourself. Not what everybody else desires for you. Not what your past self desires for your future, because the new you may not desire that anymore, and it's okay to change your mind. All right? Y'all have a powerful rest of y'all day, man. Let's get it. I love y'all 360. Thank y'all for showing up. I received it, Nuri. Now send me a message with your number so I can call you, or text me, one or the other, whichever one works for you. Well, I love y'all 360. Stay passionate. Get louder. Be more sure. Walk in your power and your authority, and stop giving a fuck, because you got to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I need yet as far as professional services, but send me a message. And when I have it accumulated mentally, I'll write it out for you. I don't think I lost your number. I'm just telling you to text me so I don't have to look for your number. Do you know how many people contact me all day? I don't think I lost your number. Yeah, your name is right here on the phone. I didn't lose your number. I'm just telling you to text me. Don't make me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me feel bad. But I love y'all 360, man. Y'all have a powerful rest of y'all day. Let's work, bruh. Let's work. Peace.